Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny and thank you so much for watching my video. I'll be sharing to you the sample answers that I have made for this IELTS speaking part 2 topic. I've also prepared part 3 sample answers, so read with me, do some shadowing. The topic is describe a time when you encouraged someone to do something he or she didn't want to do. So let's begin. I'd like to talk about an occasion when I encouraged my friend to do scary activities. My friend's name is Luna, and she's one of my best friends. We've known each other for more than a decade, and we have a lot of similarities. That's why we're always on the same page. If my memory serves me right, we went to Lotte, which is a famous theme park in my country. I wanted to ride terrifying rides like roller coasters, but she refused to do it. I think she was being a killjoy that time. I didn't want to do it alone, so I persuaded her. Now, let me explain the reasons why I pushed her to take the roller coaster, even if she was against it. First off, I want her to experience a thrilling ride. She always plays safe and she hates rides. I hate that attitude of her because I think she needs to go out of her comfort zone sometimes. In my case, I love fun and adventurous activities. So since she is one of my best buddies, it's only right that she join me. Secondly, she was so stressed during that time because of our studies. Our finals were approaching, and she was always burning the midnight oil just to prepare for our exam. I thought that she needed to get rid of her stress. Finally, roller coasters are fun, so I don't want her to miss that. Fortunately, she agreed to take the ride and we had a blast. I think that would be all, and thanks for listening. Okay, so the words that I've highlighted are actually, collocations, high-level words, and idiomatic expressions. Okay, so for example, burning the midnight oil. When you burn the midnight oil, you stay up late. Okay, for studies or for work. We had a blast. This is an idiomatic expression, which means we had fun. All right, now let's move on. Let's continue part 3 questions. The first question is, how can leaders encourage their employees? I think leaders can encourage their workers by giving them positive feedback. If their employees did something that is commendable, leaders should acknowledge it. Otherwise, employees will feel that their efforts are not recognized. Apart from that, giving them some benefits like a pay raise can also be a good way to motivate employees. I think it will make them feel special because their hard work is recognized by their employees or employers. Okay? So how can leaders encourage their employees? This is part 3, so it would be much better that you try to give at least 2 ideas. Okay? So the ideas here first, giving them positive feedback. Another idea is giving them some benefits like a pay raise, right? Let's move on. How can parents encourage their children? Well, even though I don't have kids yet, based on my observation, parents can motivate their kids by praising them. I believe that it will make children feel better about themselves. Another method is that they can teach their children to be independent. I think it's vital because children will be emotionally and mentally strong. All right? So you can be natural by saying, even though I don't have kids yet, based on you can be natural. You can say that. All right? Now let's continue. What kind of encouragement should parents give? Well, first and foremost, I think parents should give positive encouragement to their kids. What I mean by that is they should let their kids feel that they're capable and they can reach their goals if they work hard for it. I also think that trusting kids is a great way to motivate them because I think it can boost the self-esteem of kids. Right? So try to use discourse markers like firstly, but instead of saying firstly, you can say first and foremost. Now, if you want to give more details to your previous sentence or statement, you can use this expression. What I mean by that is, You can also say, what I'm trying to say is. Alright? The equivalent for this in IELTS writing is to be more precise, to be more specific. But those expressions are too formal, so you can use these expressions instead. Alright? Now let us continue. The last question. Do you think some people are better at persuading than others? Yeah, I think so. I believe that some individuals are really skilled in convincing others, and personally, I consider it as a talent. For instance, salesmen are good in that aspect because it's their job to persuade people to buy their products. I guess they're trained in that and they know different strategies on how to convince other people. Right? If you run out of ideas, say like you only think of one idea, it's okay as long as you still extend your answer. You still give a lengthy answer. And how? By giving an example. And then you do some paraphrasing as well. So they're better, yeah, they're skilled, or they are more skilled. Persuading, they're convincing, right? And here I just gave an example. Okay? So I hope that this video is of great help to you because most students have a hard time generating ideas. They don't know or they don't have enough ideas about topics in IELTS speaking. Okay? If you have any suggestions, please feel free to comment below. Thank you. Bye.